amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another anime reaction video. We are jumping into this video called Comedy Anime. Yeah, people have been asking me to check this one out from a channel that I don't even know if I've done a reaction to, and apparently they make some awesome anime videos, and that channel is Degenerosity. Everyone's been saying, Luke, why have you not done a reaction to this channel? The channel's amazing. And I was like, I don't know, you guys recommend the videos. And you were like, well, Luke, you should react to it. And I was like, well, you guys should recommend it. And then the cycle continued. But here we are. Like the video, subscribe for more, and I'm gonna stop talking. Shout out to Generosity, link to that channel in the description. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Comedy Anime.
Warning! I'm a huge nerd in this video, and I'm proud of it. Zippity doo bop.
I love comedies. It is my favorite genre to watch
Interesting
outside
choice.
of romance, which makes me remember how lonely I am. I feel that is my favorite genre because I used to love to joke around with friends and family when I was younger. I took very little things seriously. I just wanted to get quick laughs out of people, like I was just a jester or something. I wanted to be known as the funny guy, not knowing I was just being a certified clown. I was just a
Is
joke.
that a real pic?
At least I get paid for it now. But I was like that because comedies were the only thing I watched back then. And I was also stupid. Like, all the cartoons I watched back then were comedies. All the movies I watched back then were comedies. Disney.
By the way, shout out Don't Mess With the Zohan. And also, I haven't seen the 4-year-old version in ages, man. I'm writing that shit down. That film is hilarious. 40... Why is it changed to 40, 49? What the hell? 4-year-old virgin. 4-year-old curtain. What the hell's wrong with my phone? God damn it, man.
Channel, Nickelodeon,
Yeah, Don't Mess With the
everything
Zohan's
on
hilarious.
there was a comedy. Even back then, the only reason I was on YouTube was for funny content like Smosh, Sea Nanners, Mega Higa, but now I'll be watching it for the latest TikToker I ain't never heard of controversy. I'd be laughing my gluteus maximus off at all these funny stuff I was
Mega
watching.
Higa as
My
well.
favorites
Love
being
those
Regular
channels.
Show, Everybody Hates Chris, and Family Guy. So I already had a supreme taste in comedy as a kid. Not modern day Family Guy though. So as the comedy expert, when I started to watch anime, I wanted to know what the comedic ones had to offer. You know, cause it's a natural thing to get curious about when you're the reincarnation of Charlie Chaplin like myself.
Jesus Christ. I am actually super curious to see what his opinion is of comedy anime in a general, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I've seen a single full-blown comedy anime. I've seen some anime with a lot of comedy elements to them, and they've been very funny, and I've had a great time. Kaguya-sama, you know, Konosuba. But I don't know if I've watched a full-blown comedy anime.
And at the beginning, I was met with a very positive, great start when I started watching Nichijou, which I'll talk about later on in the video, because right now I'm about to go on Demon Time. And after watching that, I was like, damn, if they're all like this, then this is about to be really great.
Oh yeah? Is it funny
They
then?
were not all like that. In fact, I'd argue most of them were pretty garbage, or at least had me straight face game. Not a smirk, not a smile, not a hee-hee, nothing. They were not funny. And I was and still am kind of confused, because I know comedy is subjective, but how does so much mid come out of one genre and get recommended in this community? It makes...
Well, a lot of people, to me, say it's because of the language barrier, right? That's what I hear. A lot of people say, like, well, it's because, you know, it hits better in Japanese, and if we're reading the subs, it's not going to hit that much better. Maybe, but... What I will say, what I will counter that is, he said Nichijou was like a show he loved. So if that's the case, then clearly there are exceptions to that rule.
No sense to me. I went searching for answers on anime Reddit pages, but instead of getting an answer, I was bombarded with the shittiest memes in existence. It's impressive how consistently bad these memes are, because they've just been copying and pasting the same meme for the past 10 years. Like, look at this. What is this? If the people that write 90% of comedy anime are the type to laugh at an anime girl pouty face meme, then we are doomed. As a species, no wonder World War III is about to happen. You know what's worse than catching your son watching One Piece? Catching him on r/anime memes. Like, that's just a one-way ticket to the orphanage. That can't be my seed. Outside of that tangent I just went on. Yeah, comedy anime is very, very inconsistent. For me, at least. And in this video, I'll be going over why I think it's inconsistent. Bring up a few bad ones as examples, a few...
For so far, I feel like with the comedy sort of stuff, I feel they just kind of throw everything in. Like, there's no... Like, he is right. There is no consistency in terms of what it's like. Like, you watch any comedy movie, they have, like, the same kind of funny the whole way through. You know? But anime feels more like slapstick, like Airplane or Scary Movie, where it just has everything. Everything in every way.
Good examples and what I personally look for in comedies. But before I start, let's get to know the history of comedy. Now, comedy was created when
This
God
video's
did
crazy,
the
by the
first
way.
joke ever, saying,
True.
you know, what if I just killed all the dinosaurs?
Ha!
And he did just that. And not gonna lie, looking back at it, that was pretty funny. Like, they had no idea what was coming. Then Adam Sandler was born, and comedy anime came shortly after. That's your history lesson of the day from Professor D. I've watched...
Wait, did he mention the Adam? He did. He mentioned Adam Sandler. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say if he missed that, then he got the history wrong. Right? Dinosaurs destroyed. The God joke. Adam Sandler. Wait, no, he did. Yeah, he mentioned Adam Sandler. Yeah,
a lot of
all right,
comedy
that's all,
anime.
sounds about right.
More than you think. I've been studying this subject for a while now, going through hell and back, watching some of the dumbest shows, watching some of the most unfunny anime moment
I haven't seen any of these, by the way.
imaginable. Sometimes I struck gold, but that was few and far in between. But I believe I found a reason why I think most comedy anime don't make me giggle. It's cause the tropes and cliches. Some might say it's a cultural difference, like some countries find this funny, other countries find this funny kind of thing, but nah. There's a lot of Japanese game show and commercial clips that I've laughed with. I know that ain't the same thing as watching an entire series, but I'm gonna take what I have. Yeah, I don't think it's a cultural thing. I think it's the tropes. Like having any kind of character personality trait that ends in a dure.
I also agree, because I know you'll probably get a lot of people saying they think it's a cultural thing, and I think the only arguments against that are if you find certain things funny from that culture. If you don't find anything funny from that culture, then yeah, a cultural thing. But if you find some things funny and some things not, then you can't say it's a cultural thing, because overall there might be things you do enjoy. So yeah, I do kind of agree with you.
9 times out of 10, those characters suck. And cliches like a harem or something, basically fan service comedy anime aren't funny.
The hell is this?
Literally, none of them are funny. There is no such thing as a funny fan service anime.
That prison school?
The only type of jokes they tell in these animes are a boy walks into a room not knowing a girl is changing in there, and then he gets slapped. That's the only kind of jokes they tell. Then they repeat this joke every single episode. These anime thrive off of misunderstandings.
This is literally exactly what I said about DxD. I like High School DxD, but every episode is the exact same. Every single it's literally rinse and repeat. Issei walks into a room. Girl wants to sleep with Issei. Issei falls over. Girl's boob slap him in the face. He's lying there. Door opens. Oh, it's not what it looks like. Every time. Every time. Main girl gets upset with Issei. Are you upset with me? No. Oh, I think you are. Every episode, man, it's the same.
But
every
by
episode.
the looks of it, most of y'all weebs just eat that shit up like it's the first time y'all seen it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I do get that fan service comedy animes suck. And also, I don't like these low-key EDP type trope characters that comedy anime in general, not only fan service anime, have, where the teacher wants to get with the students. Like, why did I see this kind of character in at least 5 different series? It's weird. And also,
I'm fucking loving this dude. Also, was that the guy from Stranger Things? That random bit dude that came on sounds like the dude from Stranger Things. I'm loving this guy. I'm loving this guy. The amount of times I say this is weird and people go, no, bro, not weird. And I feel like I'm the weird one. And then people were like, you know what? This is my guy right here.
Some people might say, what about Inconsistency reviewers? That's kind of funny. I never laughed at that show. Not once. It was entertaining, but I didn't laugh at it. And also, who cares that it's known as the quote-unquote best of its genre? Being known as the funniest fan service anime is like being known as the best wheelchair basketball player. I mean, you might be good at your side of the field, but LeBron can dunk on you, nuts in your face and everything, 21 and 0. But yeah, fan service comedies ain't for me. And that cuts out like 1/5 of anime comedies, so we're already at a bad start. But the ones outside of the genre, even the ones...
The thing is, what he's saying is you can easily like the anime. Like, for example, DxD, I enjoy it, but I don't find it funny. If it's supposed to be funny, it's not that funny. At least in my opinion. So you can still enjoy it. Like, I still enjoy it. So I definitely, I see what he's saying. Like, he said he found Interspecies Reviewer entertaining, but not funny. That is fine.
I like and consider decent, I still walk away from it not laughing once. I might do a little exhales through the nose, like, you know, like that kind of thing. But actually laughing, not a chance. Like, quick example, I love this comedy anime called Kakushi-Goto, about this single mangaka taking care of his daughter and their shenanigans. Did not laugh a single time when I was watching it. But I love it. It's just that a lot of these anime, I just be having an entertaining time when I watch it.
I'm smiling, but it ain't funny. I'm smiling, but it ain't funny.
Even
Exactly,
a well-established
exactly.
anime like Grand Blue, I didn't laugh a single time at.
What do you say? My Dress Up Darling, also a good example. Not funny, but I love it. Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, there are a bunch of things I do actually find funny in My Dress Up Darling, but I do fucking love that anime.
Even a well-established anime like Grand Blue, I didn't laugh a single time at. Not once. I thought the anime was enjoyable, but I don't know, man. I didn't think it was funny. Like, these guys were mad annoying, always.
I've heard Grand Blue is fucking hilarious. I'm looking forward to watching it. A lot of people in my community have said they reckon I'll find it funny. So I'm curious. I reckon I will.
For just talking to a girl. Why is he even friends with them? And the rest of the jokes just didn't hit for me. Some came close, but still didn't hit. And also, it couldn't escape my mind how the show is obviously trying to set up Iori.
I will say the funniest shit I've seen in anime is from Gintama. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in anime was my reaction to the random episode of Gintama around the funeral. And I recorded a reaction to it. Can't upload it anywhere. It's on Patreon, but if you aren't a member of the Patreon, you will never see that reaction because the copyright is nightmarish around it. There's no way of me putting it on YouTube. I've muted the whole audio, the visuals, everything. Just can't be on YouTube. And it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And that made me immediately want to watch Gintama. Gintama looks like the funniest shit ever.
She's there together because they
I was
both
dying of
like
laughing
each other,
the whole episode.
They're cousins, and not like the fourth or fifth cousins, like not blood related. No, her father is his uncle.
What?
This is third degree Alabama we're talking about. So
Bro.
now that Grand Blue was a failed, I tried to expand my catalog by watching/reading more highly acclaimed comedies to see if my comedy anime point was
Disney
still valid.
movies?
So I watched Ghost Stories, dubbed obviously.
Think of a big black man chasing you!
And then I read this manga called Yotsuba, a comedy manga that's ranked in the top 10 comedies on Mao. Let's start with Yotsuba. It's garbage!
Oh, dear.
Just kidding, it's actually good. I didn't laugh though. Yotsuba is a slice-of-life comedy about the daily life of this little girl, Yotsuba.
Sounds nice.
Each chapter is episodic with her interacting with her neighbors, and she's such a dumbass, annoying kid. She's always doing something stupid in every chapter, and it gets on my nerves. I mean, sometimes it's cute, and other times she needs to get her ass whooped. And it's also canon that she's adopted and got abandoned by her parents. No wonder why they did. She's a little shit. Other than her, the other characters are pretty fun, like Tall Guy and the Sisters. Honestly, I don't even want to talk much junk.
I love how this guy names people as well. This is my dude, man. This channel is hilarious. Like Tall Guy and the Sisters. I already know those characters now, based off the names. That's Tall Guy and the Sisters. Easy. I'll remember them forever.
About this series, because I actually like it. It's cute, and I had a fun time. I'm only mentioning it because it's a high-ranked comedy anime, well, manga, and I just didn't laugh reading it. Further proving my point that 90% of comedy anime and manga are not funny.
Oh,
or at least I didn't laugh at them. But this is a good manga. I'd have it a little bit behind Spy X Family. I've also watched Ghost Stories, and it made me laugh. Like
this guy pronounces the X. Does he say Hunter X Hunter, Spy X Family? He does he? It's alright. It's been up. He's earned enough brownie points. It's fine.
Laughter you can hear and see. If you don't know what Ghost Stories is, it's this anime known for its English dub being very out there.
Years ago, people went in there, but they didn't come out. Not unlike your sister.
Hey man, let's get off the sisters. Especially since I just got off of yours.
Nice.
I like his sister. She's one hot chulo.
I know that you're gay.
I did laugh at this show a lot. It's very funny, especially with the jokes that catch me off guard. But even though it is funny, this doesn't count because the original version of this show is a boring horror anime. And the only reason it is funny is because the English American dub team were told they can do whatever they want with the script. So
it literally, like, I guess it can't actually count when you think about it. Like, that's like me just randomly fucking with like Monster the anime and just turning it into a comedy because I dub over it. Which, by the way, would be hilarious. I'd totally watch that. If someone dubbed over Monster and turned it into comedy, I'd watch that shit straight away. Like, it doesn't count. The original Ghost Stories is a ghost mystery that has no real comedic elements that I'm aware of anyway. So, yeah. But I do still really want to watch it.
They were the ones that made it funny, not the show itself. And my point still stands.
Damn,
Almost
bro.
all comedy
We get the
anime
moon.
are straight face gang. But even though I'm talking all this trash about comedy anime, there's still a good few of them that make me laugh consistently.
Dean Winchester meme.
Asobi Asoba said, Saki K, One Punch Man. Always manage to make me laugh when watching them.
I'm a big fan of the fact that my boy just said One Punch Man and Konosuba. My guy just came out here and said One Punch Man and Konosuba. He knows how to get back. He knows, man. Let's be honest, those fucking anime are hilarious.
A really great comedy anime and just good comedies in general. I've even watched Prison School recently, and even though Glasses Guy carries like 80% of the jokes, it was still pretty funny. And I think I found these ones funny because, one, they don't rely on tropes and cliches as jokes, or at least they do it very little. And two, I think my general cup of tea for comedies is this asshole, ridiculous kind of humor. That's what I personally look for in comedies. I just love it when...
I actually kind of agree as well. I do like a good, complete douchebag. I'm a big fan of a douchebag.
People are dickheads to each other and then something stupid happens. That's why I love South Park so much. And honestly, it's tied in first place for my #1 favorite comedy ever. I'll mention the other one that's tied with it later on in the video. And since
Is this dude about to say that Nijijo is tied with South Park? Is he? South Park is arguably my #1 favorite comedy ever as well. If this guy has this guy might have the same humor as me.
That's my kind of sense of humor.
There ain't no way.
A comedy anime like Gintama about a guy and his crew doing odd jobs while they themselves are jerks, or at least show to have very little care for what they do, should most likely fill my needs. And I have watched Gintama, all 367 episodes, and I can agree, it's a pretty funny show. After you watch 100 episodes, the first 100 episodes got me sleeping. Gintama has a rough start. Well, a rough 1/4 of the series. I didn't really find the first 100 episodes funny. They were just mostly Gintoki and his crew doing random jobs for random folks. And I know that's what they basically do for the entire series, but during the first 100 episodes, the people were just boring. And the jobs they did were just...
Find it kind of interesting, because what I've seen of Gintama is fucking hilarious. So damn funny. Funniest shit I've ever seen. And I love the first episode. I thought the first episode was great. So, I don't know. I reckon I might differ from him on this one.
Less interesting, too.
Gintama looks fucking hilarious.
I don't know. It's hard to describe. The first 100 episodes, I just didn't laugh. Not that I didn't like the first 100 episodes. If I didn't, I would have dropped the show in a heartbeat. A
lot of people have told me they reckon Gintama might be my #1 favorite anime of all time. From what I've seen, I don't think you guys are far off.
It was easy to binge and passively watch when you're eating or something. That's how you should watch the first 100 episodes. But I did laugh quite a lot during one episode. This was also the first time I laughed at Gintama.
Oh,
it was
please say it's the
half
funeral
of episode 35. The plot of that half of the episode was about the chief of the Shinsengumi, which is like the police force of...
My guy ain't mentioning the funeral episode! He ain't mentioning the funeral episode with the dick truck and the old granny and the naked ghost. Man, if you haven't seen Gintama right now, you're thinking, what the hell is Luke talking about? Naked ghost, dick truck, holding on to dicks, snapping dicks. There was an old granny. Was she naked? Naked grandpa ghost. Oh, man. It was great. It's so good.
His daughter was going on a date
Scrubs?
with a guy he didn't like. So he gathered the other higher-ups of the force, Kondo, Sogo, and Hijigata, who's the best character in Gintama, by the way, don't at me, to mess with the guy that's dating his daughter and ruin the date.
It sounds quite funny.
And maybe kill him. This whole segment was hilarious, especially the part when Sogo forces the guy to doodle himself on the roller coaster to make him look bad during this date. And
no way, this sounds amazing!
He actually doodled himself. But then she admits she doodled herself too, because she found the ride scary. And then they start bonding because they both doodled themselves. I thought that was mad funny. And at the end, it turns out she lied about doodling herself. She only said that so her date wouldn't feel embarrassed about himself.
What? Beautiful.
Now that's future wife material.
That is, man. That is beautiful. Hold on. God damn. Please tell me he bought a ring. Please tell me he bought a ring. He bought a ring, right? Fucking hell. Everything I hear about Gintama just sounds like the best anime ever made.
It's a real right there.
I also remember laughing a few times at the cockroach episode. But yeah, the rest of the first 100 episodes were entertaining and fun. I didn't laugh during any other episode. Also, Benny Zerker arc is mid. After that, though, episode 101 to the end of the series, the show is consistently funny, making me laugh damn near every episode. The show has become a top-tier comedy anime. However, there's still one annoying thing. So, there's this character trope called the straight man character. And this trope is in just about almost every comedy anime in existence. It's even in comedies in other cultures too. And this trope is basically the character in the comedy that whenever someone says or does something stupid, they reply with a funny quip. Kind of like Jim from The Office, kind of. And almost every comedy anime has this kind of character in it. And the character Shinpachi is the straight man character of Gintama, and his whole straight man shtick is basically his entire character. And it's so annoying.
I don't understand what you're talking
about. And complains every time he speaks. Always making these dumb quips after Gintoki and Kagura do something stupid, making the joke not funny anymore. Like, I could be dying of laughter over the dumb things Gintoki and Kagura or anybody in the series does or says. Then Shinpachi walks in the room yelling, "I get no bitches, I get no bitches," and completely gets me straight face. I don't need someone.
Nah, man, that sounds kind of funny. I'm gonna be honest. If this dude just walked in a room and yelled, "I get no bitches, I don't get no bitches," in people's faces, I'll be gone. It'd be over for me. I feel like it's over for me already, man. This shit sounds hilarious. This is the greatest anime ever made!
Yelling just to explain what is funny to me after every joke.
I be looking at like a wooden penis with a slider.
Every straight man character in animes, but he just takes the cake for the most annoying. And it's not like he can't be funny. All the arcs where Shinpachi is the star of it are funny arcs, like the time skip arc, the popularity arc, and literally any arc where he's the main character. I love those arcs, but that only takes up 2% of the anime. The rest of the 98%, he's annoying as shit. He acts like a bot. He's basically the second main character also, so he's like...
This guy really just does not like this dude. He's really going for it, ain't he, man? Like, bro, chill. Alright, man. Like, whoa, it's okay. We get it. You don't like this guy. Calm down. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, bro.
We love. I wish Gintama took the daily lives of high school boys approach. Another anime that's equal in comedy standing with Gintama, and this is only 12 episodes long compared to Gintama's 367. This show has a straight man mainish character too. Definitely not as annoying as Shinpachi, but as unfunny as any other straight man character in animes. And you know what the show does with this guy? Even though he's part of the 3 main characters, he's only in like 3 episodes in the entire show. He does not overstay his unfunny welcome, which makes me like his character even more. We never need to see too much of the same character doing the same joke over and over again every episode. And when this guy's not there, we just laugh and enjoy the ridiculous and dumb situations everyone else does. We don't need someone to explain why what they're doing is dumb. We can see that ourselves. This honestly low-key makes the...
I actually haven't mentioned this before, but not about comedy anime. I mentioned this about all anime in general. And that is the damn overshare thing. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna make sense. I did an example. Walk into a room. Steppity, steppity, step. Right? That's the end of the scene. In anime, walk into the room. Steppity, steppity, step. What's over here? What's over there? There's nothing over there. What's over there? Nothing over there. Up there? No, there's nothing over there. Oh, okay, well, now I look down here. I'm thinking about things. Like, you don't need to focalize everything, bro.
Anime funnier than Gintama. But I'll say Gintama has funnier characters than this show. Shinpachi holds back Gintama's comedy so much. But the jokes without him constantly yelling are hilarious, I swear. Still, I recommend Daily Lives of High School Boys a lot, and also Gintama, even though the first 100 episodes are a 7 out of 10, and Shinpachi is like the hell demon from Smiling Friends. When Gintama is great and it's serious...
That demon looks fucking hilarious! Man, I don't know if I got the same humor as this guy or completely different humor to this guy. That demon was funny.
Genuinely top tier, and when it's funny, it's hilarious. I don't think it's top tier shonen, but it's at least miles ahead of One Piece. Nevertheless, let's move on.
So this guy ain't a One Piece fan, huh? I ain't seen One Piece, but I'm excited about watching One Piece.
To my big 3 of comedy anime.
How'd that guy flip us off 3 times?
These are my top 3 comedy anime, and they are ranked on how funny they are, in my completely subjective sense of humor. These are anime that had me dying every episode, and I have nothing but love and affection for them. And I'm gonna start off with my 3rd favorite, Hinamatsuri. This is probably the most underrated anime I've ever watched. The only reason I watched it was because Crunchyroll wouldn't stop recommending it to me, saying, "Oh, since you watch this, you might like this." And I was like, fine, I'll watch it. And it's one of my favorites of all time. This is in my top 20. Hinamatsuri is about this Yakuza guy who's just living life, then boom! A little girl in an egg just teleports in his home. Now, this situation could easily end very badly for this guy, but the little girl has mob psycho powers and she can help him with his dirty work, so he decides to adopt her. Now, one thing I love about this anime are the characters. The cast is
Love the way he's like, she got mob psycho powers, and it's like, oh shit, alright, fair enough.
fucking great. Even the straight man character, Hitomi, is great. In fact, she's one of my favorite characters. Anzu too, she's also another girl with mob psycho powers, is just the best daughter anybody could ask for. The main character is also hilarious, man. This show is hilarious. I love it.
I'm kind
read
of sold.
the manga front to back too, and there's never a dull moment. It might throw you off that it's a slice of life anime if you're into shonens, but you gotta watch Hinamatsuri, man. You will not regret it, and it looks
Kinda
really
wanna
good
watch
too.
it.
Like, look at this. Where else you gonna get that?
That does look
Now,
good.
for One Piece, the animation is great.
Bro, kind of selling me on this. I never ever even heard of this fucking anime. What's it called? Gibazaba as Atua? My phone is just floating. I say I would watch it.
Great in this slice of life anime, and it's even better in my second go-to comedy, right behind number one, Nichijou. This anime is on a
What the
league of
hell
its
is
own in
number one?
comedy and animation. They had no need to make it look this good. This is the first comedy anime I've ever watched, so it set my standards stupidly high for comedy anime, making me disappointed in most of them. Well, also, most of them also just suck, too. That's how good this anime is. And you might be a guy looking at this anime thinking,
Loads of people have told me this anime is fantastic. Every clip I have seen. Oh, do you reckon his number one might be Asobi Abezi or whatever it's called? Asobezi? That anime. Because all the funny clips I've seen have either been from Nichijou or that other anime.
ah man, this looks girly and gay. And that's a very closed-minded mindset that's holding you back from greatness.
True.
It's nothing
True.
like those cute girl anime comedies like Nekopara. I think that shit's garbage and for neckbeards too. But Nichijou is different. This anime is a different breed. I can't even describe what it's about. Like, it's about many things. It's about a robot, a talking cat, a dumbass, a down bad teacher, a cube. There's all sorts of stories.
Wait, whoa. It's about Cube? It's about fucking time that Cube's got their representation in anime. I've been saying it for years! About 3.5, that's how long I've been reacting to anime for. That Cubes deserve more representation. I can't believe it, man. What's the Cube's name? I'm a shout out to Cube, bro.
And every single one of them is hilarious. And the animation is better than most TV anime series you ever seen. It goes stupid. The characters are amazing. The opening and ending song is top 3. There's a guy fighting a deer. Like, just watch Nichijou.
A guy fights a
This
deer?
anime is amazing. Like,
Nice.
I'm bad at explaining stuff. Just trust me. Trust me. And
Look, bro, you had me at the Cube, but you're telling me the deer fight? I remember seeing clips of the deer fight.
this leads me to my number one.
Alright.
The funniest comedy
Have I heard of
anime
it?
all time.
Have I heard of it?
In my subjective opinion. But before I say, I have a 4th place honorable mention that I just have to say. Great Teacher Onizuka is top 10. Onizuka is
I've
literally
heard
my
this is
favorite
good.
main
GTO,
character
right?
of all time, and it's just an overall great anime.
I've heard
and
this is
manga,
good.
and a funny one too. In fact, I like it more than Hinamatsuri, but I
That guy's face is so great.
do think Hinamatsuri is funnier than GTO, so that's why it didn't make my top 3. But watch GTO Great Teacher Onizuka. It is so amazing. It's in my top 10, and the opening is literally the best opening in any anime ever.
I've heard it's
Musically
good.
and visually.
I've
not up
heard
for
it's
debate,
very
don't
good.
try
We
me.
watched the opening, it was great.
Now, we move on to the number 1.
And why does he keep showing Scrubs, by the way? Scrubs is the best. Any guesses? I'm guessing it's Asobezi, or whatever the hell it's called. I reckon it's that. I can't think of anything else. He hasn't really talked about much else. It's gotta be, right?
Honey Bun, The Rising Sun. It is. Kaguya-sama Love is War is
My guy! Yes! This is in my top 5 favorite animes of all time. It is fucking amazing. It is amazing. My guy. You are, oh shit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hallelujah. Let's hear what he's got. Oh man, he about to glaze. One of my favorite. This is what I'm talking about. I live for this.
I've ever watched.
I live for this.
Just peak. This anime is about two students that attend a very high-ranked, prestigious school, and they're also part of the student council. President Shirogane and Vice President Kaguya. The thing is, they're in love with each other, but neither of them want to confess to one another because their pride is way too high, and they think if they themselves were the one to confess first, it would mean they lost in this love battle they made up themselves. I just described the show so horribly, but please, it's amazing, man.
I 100% will die on the hill that this is fucking incredible. This anime is so good. It's so much fun. It is just fucking amazing. It's satisfying. It's amazing. The characters are awesome. Every character's fantastic. The concepts are fantastic. It's just so good. When it's emotional, it hits like a truck. It's so good. It's so good.
I love this anime so much. I know I've been obsessing over cast of characters a lot in this vid, but for real, Kaguya-sama has my favorite cast of characters in any other anime I've ever seen. Ever.
Yeah.
Period. The main 4 cast of characters would legit make my top 50 of all time list. Miku and Hayasaka would be in my top 100. The characters in this show are amazing.
Ichigo!
The situations are hilarious. I'm so terrible at selling shows like this. Like, this is in my top 10. This is my #1 favorite comedy anime, and also my favorite cast of characters out of any anime I've ever watched. Maybe even any show I've ever watched. That alone should sell you enough to watch. It's just so good, man. You can't describe it with words. Watch this video about it. He describes it better than I could ever. It's also the best romance anime ever. Not even close. It's literally not even close to any other one. Watch Kaguya-sama Love is War. You won't regret it. And yeah.
So fucking just based. This is so based. This is the most based take ever. My God, man, is this what it feels like when you guys watch, like when I praise anime that you guys love? Do you guys just feel like you just get like a boner? Is it weird that I've got one right now? It's massive as well. Jesus Christ, I'm just so to hear someone compliment something I like. Life is good. Life is good. Man, the birds are singing. Ah, it's a good day.
That's my big 3 and my honorable mention. These are the funniest animes out there. But there's one other show that looks like an anime that's funnier than all of the big 3 I mentioned. And that's the Boondocks, bro. Only real niggas watch this show. This and South Park are tied in first for the funniest shows I've ever watched. Kaguya-sama second. The Boondocks is literally my kind of humor. Like that ignorant kind of humor. It's just so funny. Uncle Ruckus and Riley are the funniest characters in fiction, and that Uncle Ruckus family episode is the funniest episode in fiction. I just love racist jokes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna try to defend myself. I love racist jokes. Not the edgelord racist jokes where hard R equals funny. No, those are not funny. I'm talking about actual good jokes.
Hang that nigga now! I got the rope right here!
The Boondocks is just peak comedy. I mean, season 4 might have not been the best, but I still love the Freedom Riders episode and that Riley Scandal episode a lot. So if you only watch things that are or look like anime, you're kind of a loser. And also watch the Boondocks, it's amazing. And that's basically the video. I might think most anime comedies are garbage and disposable trash that even a middle schooler could write something funnier. There's still a few of them that are actually really funny. It's just that after you watch those few, that's kind of it. I still haven't watched Get Dance, which is the only other comedy anime that I think would actually make me laugh. There's also a few comedies that I don't find funny and that I do find funny that I forgot to mention. So if you recommend stuff in the comments, I have most likely already watched it. And most likely didn't laugh. And I know there'll be these few comments that'll say, if you really want to laugh, watch Girlfriend. Watch Lucky Star. Like, nigga, do you actually think I'm gonna laugh at that shit? Don't recommend trash in the comments, whether it's intentional or not. Now, I know I'm sounding like the comment.
It is funny because you literally do have people in the community, and you watching this are so guilty of it, who will recommend shit that you like and don't give a fuck what the other person cares. Like, someone will literally say to you, like, man, I'm a huge fan of Attack on Titan, like Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, love those anime. And then you'll go, yeah, you love those anime. You love those anime? Ah, if you love those anime, you gotta watch Toradora. You gotta watch it's like greatest anime of all time. And it's like, how did you get from that to that? Like, did you listen to anything the dude said?
Police, but I don't care. Based on majority opinion, most of y'all opinions are wrong. If you can take anything out of this video, man, watch these. Really watch these and really watch these.
He got One Punch Man. Wait, what the fuck did he? Why is One Punch Man there?
and really,
One Punch Man is my fave of all time, not because of the comedy.
really watch these.
Alright.
And everything else sucks. Anime-wise, that is. I'm running out of energy here, and
The
I
hell
just
is
want
this?
to move on to my next video and talk about gas prices. So, in conclusion,
Eh?
please watch these. I'm on my knees at Walmart right now.
Bro, what the hell did the what? You guys see the what the like he had me for the first 23.5 minutes. What the fuck did I just see? What did I just see? Did he just say what I think I did? Wait, what? Let me rewind. I can't remember. Forget it. All right. I feel vindicated. I feel alive. I feel like I've been reborn. Kaguya-sama, huh? Alright, shout out this guy, man. Shout out this dude. Link to his channel's in the description. Go show him all the love in the world because, let's be honest, he's based. He's based, man. This guy is based. He knows his stuff. He's a genius. Some might say he's the greatest guy in the world. Some might say that. And I might be one of those people just because he said that Kaguya-sama is one of the best things he's ever seen. Doesn't take much to impress me. You know, like for example, my sister, she had a boyfriend when I was younger. Came around the house and he walked in the room. It was my first time meeting him, and my brother and I were sitting there and we just looked at him and he looked at us and he went, "You guys hungry? Want to get a pizza?" And he ordered us both a Domino's pizza, and I swear to God, man, like that guy had my approval for life. I was like, marry this dude, coolest guy in the world, great guy, love this guy. She broke up with him, couldn't believe it. I never forgave my sister. I haven't spoken to her since. I was very young at the time, like 14. I don't give a fuck, man. She's dead to me. How dare she not marry a pizza giving guy? Like, I can't believe it. Anyway. True story. So, you know, I'm just saying, if you compliment something I enjoy, this is literally like, you know, there's a lot of people in my community who watch all my reactions right now that are probably watching this going, one of my, like, things that I always do is when there is a character that complements the main character, I always end up loving that character. If there's a character that looks after the main character, loves the main character, they got me. Like, I love them. Oh, man. I don't even care. Oh, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. We should just watch it again. So good. It's so good. It honestly is one of the funniest and most brilliant and just happy and wholesome and emotional. It's just one of the best written anime you will ever watch. It really is. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. I feel like even if you're not a fan of comedy or romance anime, just watch it. Like, I seriously would recommend it. If for some reason you're watching this right now and haven't seen it, give it a go. Okay? It's super easy to watch and it is truly brilliant. I highly recommend it, alright? Anyway, that's where my reaction ends. You got any more anime recommendations of videos like this? Put them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing freaking day. As always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.